Benn is raging, roaring mad, and after the press conference for Tuesday, February 25th, we're going to see going forward if what Chris Eubank Jr. pulled was a fatal situation or was it simply excellent timing. Let's talk about it. During the opening presser to announce their upcoming fight for Saturday, April 26, Chris Eubank Jr. and Benn, sons of the legends Chris Eubank Sr. and Nigel Benn, are finally going to come together to face one another in a family rivalry type circumstance that'll be billed as Fatal Fury. The two men have no love for one another. The families have no love for one another, as the dads fought twice in a series of fights that rivaled America's Ali Frazier for British boxing lore. Now, when you talk about Chris Eubank Jr., he's a man that is a little bit different from his dad, but not so much, because he's a bit of an eccentric himself. Ben Connor is also following in his dad's steps as a hothead. And hot-headed fighters in boxing usually try to extend the flame of intimidation and smoke for trying to get people to pull out of their way or out of their path. Ben is not necessarily a physical presence because fighting at welterweight, he is only 5'8", but when you talk about the 5'11" Eubank Jr., who is also battling at middleweight, super middleweight, and has been a bigger, older man, these two seemingly want to just extend the rivalry that their dads enjoyed during their heyday. But the one thing that really carries forward is in this modern day of boxing, men can be very disrespectful, and with social media there are elements of stories and agendas that can take what they call a viral moment. And that's exactly what we had on February 25th when the presser opening announcing this fight took place. These two had met in the ring in face-offs. They've had press conferences in the past. In fact, they were scheduled to face one another a couple of years ago when Benn popped dirty for an alleged PED a couple of times, and the fight was canceled. Ben was suspended. Eubank Jr. went on and fought, and he even lost his match against Liam Smith in January of 2023. Coming back from the suspension, Ben has fought a couple of times, but has never continued the knockout streak that he was enjoying prior to testing positive. So now, at their presser, they had words with one another. And it got ignited, especially after Eubank told Ed Hearn it's not the Ed Hearn show, and tried to shut Hearn down as the promoter. But when they came together for a face-off, it was Ben who got struck in the face by Chris Eubank Jr. with an egg, by the way, The egg to Benn's face was symbolic because of what transpired, and what we saw from Benn after that was extreme rage, a roid rage-like situation that I found extremely funny. I thought it was something that would assist this promotion tremendously. Now, what's going to happen as they go forward in this promotion for this event? There's going to have to be security because Benn is already a hothead, but Eubank Jr. may have one-upped him like he never thought before, and you could see the change happening in that very moment. And Connor's response and the fact that he incurred embarrassment, and it just seems like it's not necessarily going how he thought it might. Salute to Chris Eubank Jr. for stealing the thunder at the opening of this presser. What it shows me is that he's a thinking man, whereas Benn is a raging, raging man, and it may not play out well for him in the end. But now eyes are on this event, people are interested and engaging, and we can't wait to see what's next. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Leave comments on this video and let's discuss your thoughts about what transpired. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.